Alright, y'all, what it do? It's your boy Moody Starr, back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here in this beautiful, messed up, sideways matrix. Now, first of all, I got to say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within it, being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. So, I decided to go live with this video because, number one, I went to sleep early as hell. Okay, I went to sleep last year, woke up this year, woke up to a bunch of text messages saying, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, we are in 2024. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kevin. For sure, man. Happy New Year to you too, bro. Happy New Year to everybody. So how I'm, like I said, like how I'm gonna be doing my lives is like I'll just pick up right where I left off from, as far as going live, and I still will be uploading like pre-recorded videos for people who, you know, would rather want that type of content, but it's a lot of stuff on my mind, man. A lot of stuff on my mind, bro. I was sitting here just now because I woke up early, and I actually was talking with a friend of mine, and it was just good conversation, and it just made me realize like how much like I've grown and how much my friend has grown. So, and then I just thought to myself, I'm like, okay, cool. We in a brand new year. Today, I gotta set the tone. I gotta set the tone for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you are very excited about this new year, you should set the tone for yourself, man, and really lock in. You know what I'm saying? As far as my journey is concerned, it's always been filled with ups and downs. It's always been, I've always been challenged. And I feel like, you know, God has put me in this position to succeed and really, you know, just live the best version of be the best version of myself and live the best version of my life. You feel me? So, pretty much, let's see. I'm gonna get to a couple comments, and shout out to everybody that's here in the live. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't even think it was gonna be maybe not even one person up with me right now, cause I'll be up early, dog. I mean, I'll be up early. So I think in the future, I will have to just utilize that time that I have, because I do a lot of research, and I like, you know, watch a lot of, you know, conspiracy theory type videos, and just about like certain stuff about the Matrix and stuff. So like whenever I'm like, if I really can't sleep, I'm about to just go live for real. But I see we got 7 people in the building, man. Let's get these likes up, bro. If you guys don't mind, the algorithms and YouTube and all that, they be on some other stuff. But Vaughn says, "Yo, Moody, no lie, man, I'm lit as hell off the gas and that drink. I went to a lounge and this girl saw me and fell in love with me. Well, not fell. What did it say? Saw me and feel me in love with me, bro. Body language, the flow of the convo, and all that. Just relapsed after 246 days. 3 days ago. Is that still attraction?" Okay, my bad. I didn't know you was asking a question. Yeah, I mean, bro, I say this a lot. You feel me? And I know this as like being the type of person I am and making the content that I make. Like, it's a lot of people that ask a lot of the same questions. But I've said this before. When you are on retention, you do have residual effects of being on retention, meaning like You will still have the attraction. Like none of that is gonna go away. You know what I'm saying? My dog said, "My bad, bro. I'm lit." It's cool, bro. It's cool. Shit. You know the vibes would be like that. You know what I'm saying? But nah, like again, and see the thing about it, bro. I appreciate the honesty, and I appreciate how, like, you know what I'm saying, like my audience can be real, you know, and because we go through this shit every day, we all go through similar, you know, situations, and you know it's good to see. And I was having a conversation with myself earlier. It's good to enjoy life. It's good to live life. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be human. You may have to go out and you may sometimes have to be uncomfortable. It's good to live life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you will fail. Sometimes we all come short of the glory of God from time to time, but that doesn't mean we gotta give up or anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because I was I was like, dang, bro, like none of this shit really matter. Like what we do as humans, as far as being in the matrix, if you're not cultivated spiritually, if you don't have no type of sense of your spirit, your energy, your sexual energy, your emotional energies, if you don't have no type of awareness of that, bro, and you're just like living life, going to work, making money, coming home, paying the bills, and doing the same thing, like this is, you ain't really doing nothing. Niggas just like running in place. You're not really living, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could give me $10 billion right now. Somebody could super chat me 30,000 right now. And guess what? Yeah, that's cool. That's money or whatnot. But I always ask myself, what would I do if I had that kind of money? If I had $1 million, what would I do? And there are some things that I would do, you know, probably improve my production and all that. But after that, it's like, what else would I do? The only thing left to do is to cultivate myself spiritually. Because if I'm just in the flesh, if I'm just here, if I'm just being a bot, I'm not living. I'm like, people are literally walking around like zombies. You know what I'm saying? There's been plenty of times where I've gotten, you know, somebody has blessed me with some money, and at first I thought like, dang, bro, like having this money, this shit was gonna change how I feel. It really didn't. If anything, it made me feel like, damn, like it made me feel like, okay, outside of this, what are humans really doing, or what are we really about? You know what I'm saying? But I asked myself, or I was telling myself, I'm like, damn, sometimes people forget like who they really are. As far as like when you talk about different religions, and if you look at all the religions, most of them are similar. They have the same similar kind of like story. That's, we all at one point in time, you know what I'm saying, we came from like from up above down here, descended down here to have a human experience. Before we got here, we was in a higher frequency, or I should say, or a higher existence as a soul, because the soul is everlasting. At one point in time, we was gods, we was angels, and now we are humans. So it's like, with me, for example, I look at it as like, I sometimes forget who I am, or I forget like, damn, I'm a king, I'm this, I'm that. I forget that because I be so just into this human experience. You know what I mean? And that's how people kind of lose themselves, and they forget who they are. They lose their value, their self-value, because, you know, they're just within the matrix doing human shit. Not knowing that you were God, low key. You know what I'm saying? Or you have, because, you know, for religious purposes, I don't want to, you know, whatever. But if you know, you have God within. And when you talk about going within, bro, you know how big that is? You going within is the best thing you could do right now. Because first of all, you're a guy. If I'm assuming you know what I'm saying? You a guy. Everything about you is external. Everything is about giving, and you know what I'm saying? And like everything is externally when you talk about the masculine energy. But you as a man, when you can go within and get in tune with your quote unquote feminine side, low key, and not trying to say nobody's soft or anything like that, because we, both male and female have feminine and masculine energy. Once you can tap into that, bro, and balance out your masculine frame while still being in your masculine frame, balance that out, you're gonna be, yeah, you about to be, it's gonna be the physical manifestation of God Himself. That's what you become. That's what you become, bro. You feel me? And it's not you saying like, oh, beating on your chest, almighty, oh, all these women gotta praise me and da da da. No, because you understand that energy from within. Women are internal beings. They're mental beings. Most guys don't understand, like, bro, if you know how to master your mental and operate from within, you can easily talk to any woman that you want to. And the only reason why that would be possible is because it's not you manipulating them. It's your energy allowing them to be comfortable, to be feminine, to open up to you, to want to say things and vibe with you. You feel me? Hey, I'm going to get to these comments real quick. It's 13 people in the building. Appreciate y'all coming through. January 1st, 2024. This is the daily, what do I want to call this? The daily spiritual update with Moody. Yeah. This daily spiritual update, this is like the news. This is kind of like the Breakfast Club, except we ain't with all that extra subliminal, low vibrational shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to throw shots to the Breakfast Club, but y'all be wilding out there. All right, so let's get to some comments real quick, and then I'm gonna continue on with this live. So basically this is a freestyle. I got my notes and everything, but I was like, man, you know what? Let me cause I woke up early and shit. I was like, let me take a nap before, cause I gotta go to work and shit. I was like, let me try to like sleep, but I just couldn't. Like, when God is moving and like you having a conversation and y'all chopping it up, Nick, take advantage of that moment. Take notes, at least. Like when you're vibing with yourself, if you don't have many friends, take notes. Trust and believe. Let me see, get to a couple comments. After that long, you keep benefits still. That's a fact. If I had a nickel for every time a girl, I don't know what's about you, I would be paying y'all college tuition. No, that's a fact. These are facts, bro. The women will always be saying like, I don't know what it is about you, but oh my God, yeah, I know what it is about me. You don't gotta girl, you don't gotta act like that, bro. I don't even play like that. Why you playing like that? You feel me? Like I know what it is. I'm in my God state. I'm in my God state, bro. Real talk. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I like retention. That's why I like doing this shit, because so technically when it comes to because somebody asked me in the comment section, I think they left a comment on the video. They asked, how long does it take for you to get back to, the high level, like after like a relapse? Because again, you never really lose the benefits, but scientifically speaking, after a guy, quote unquote, ejaculates and does whatever, or after he has that session, he needs about 7 days to get back to I'm talking about not releasing or whatever, 7 days to get back to, I guess, that level of where they was at, as far as if you happen to be on the street, or just even if a guy that wasn't on retention and he chilling with his lady type shit, if he was to say, hey, we gonna go crazy this weekend and then I'm gonna chill all week, chilling all week is like literally you're building up back your libido type shit. You know what I'm saying? Guys are built differently from women. Women, they can have sex like whenever for how long type shit. You feel me? But also it also depends on what they got going on emotionally and of course with their body and all that. So with guys, it's a little different. This is why there's a lot of guys that be in situations that they be with girls that they don't really fuck with like that, but because they're in their lower nature, because they're trapped by their sexual desires, they're gonna settle and they're gonna become what's the word? They're gonna become easily manipulated, but also, damn, what's the term I'm looking for? It's not the drive. I can't even. I see the term in my mind, but I can't like verbalize it right now. But damn, what is that? I hate when I'm having such a brain fart right now, my guy. It happens, but yeah, nah. For the most part, though, like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like if you are able to at least just control your sexual energy type shit, you won't be easily controlled. You know what I'm saying? By a woman, and you won't have to settle. You know what I'm saying? When I have that term, because I'm gonna remember it. I just can't remember it right now. 16 people in the building. That's what's up. Definitely hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. It helps out with the algorithms, and it also helps out with getting my message across. Let me go back to the comment and shit. Mad Dog, what you mad about, brother? Let's see. Um, Damn, my bad, y'all. Someone said 91 degrees says, "Bro, don't let the relapse keep you down, and you don't let it make you feel bad. Most importantly, the purpose of relapse and maintaining compassion and understanding is key to extending streaks, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Let me see. Gotta 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 put spiritually first to get away from humanity. Only within you have the power your brain needs to even have that mindset or inward look. When you go within, you cultivate spirit, divine masculine and feminine. The word out. It wasn't complacency. It wasn't complacency. It was it's like you. Okay, for example, if you're dealing with a female that you know you're super attracted to, and at the drop of a dime, like you run to her, like if she says, "Oh, I'm feeling a type of way, I want some," and you just drop everything and you do what you and you do that. When you're in that type of energy, it's like you're easily manipulated, but then you're like you don't have. Oh my God, it's I don't know, it's right there. You do become complacent though, but why is this shit happening, dog? This never happened before because I know what I want to say. Like, I know what I want to say. You lose. It's kind of like you lose a little bit of your drive. You being it's like you're in more so in a vulnerable state, ungrounded. I could say you become ungrounded as well. But yeah, my bad, y'all. So with that being said, for replay uh purposes, as far as this live goes, I'm gonna jump into my notes real quick because damn, that shit is crazy. I can't believe I forgot what that term is. I'm seeing it play in my mind over and over again, but it's all good. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming through in the live, man. It's almost 7 o'clock my time. All right, so just in case you didn't see the last live that I did, uh, I'm just gonna kind of go over what I talked about, and then I'm gonna continue on from there and elaborate a little bit more, and then yeah, that's how I just run my live. Okay, so in the last live, the question was, why does semen retention work? And of course, I had I broke that question down. I stated it's a chance to realign your DNA from within. You experience the glow, healthy, youthful skin. It's easier to get in shape with this new life force energy. You rewire your brain, creating new healthy neural connections. You also improve your internal GPS system. That's what I like to call it. And you also have a stronger connection with God. You naturally become in the God state. What is the God state? The God state is a state of consciousness where you know everything you want is coming to you. Your current reality is a result of your current state of being. You are able to tap into dimensions you didn't even know existed. To manifest anything, to manifest anything you want, you need to get into the God state, a state of being that allows you to effortlessly attract your desires. The God state is about seeing oneself as the creator, having complete control to create anything desired, and realizing that everything is already responding to you. Women love a man who knows what they want. And if you know what you want, you're in good shape. Also, another reason why semen retention works is because you understand emotions, feelings, nonverbal communication, and overall human interaction. The female attraction will naturally happen. You won't feel forced or eager to want to get a woman. When you communicate with women, you notice most of them are similar and go through emotional ups and downs. You will understand when she sends you choosing signals. And because you govern your own emotions, you will be able to handle any tense situation that may occur. You know when to let go and to take a step back. When you master your emotions, you control your reality and the many possibilities it may have to offer. So pretty much I elaborated on what I just read in my last live. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. And then here's where I was going to continue at. I had like just a couple more reasons and stuff like that. I appreciate everybody in the building. Early morning. Mind you, I'm Happy New Year to, who's this? Malik Bishop. Happy New Year to you too, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on. A lot just happened just now. I got like 2 messages. Let me see. Shalom, you speaking adultery, dude. Feminism is destroying man. Moral views. All women are same. I am straight man all day, every day. I grew with brothers, same father, different mothers at age 28. Shalom. Happy 2024, bro. Shalom, take care. For sure, brother. So, basically, another reason why I would say, obviously, semen retention works is because it gives you a chance to see clearly what, hold on, gives you a chance to see clearly what you want to accomplish in life. Hold on, you said misspoke, bro? I don't know what you mean by that, David. Did I misspoke or did I misread your message? Because I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know everybody else in chat knows what David is talking about. I did, bro. It helps see retention. I agree. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think there was just like a little miscommunication there for a second. Okay. I stated earlier too, like you'll be able to tap into to dimensions that you didn't know existed. You understand energy beyond the physical. You set yourself apart from 90% of other men. It improves the experience when you do choose to indulge in sexual cultivation with your lady. It gives you a level of awareness in the physical realm as well as the spiritual realm. So basically, a lot of like, cause this is everything that I wrote down and whatnot. This is like literally from like experience. You feel me? Like I do my research and stuff, but like based on being on retention and being on the spiritual journey for like going on almost like 2.5 years. Yeah, this all came from like experience and then literally trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Understanding. Let me see. I was gonna say, when you talk about it gives you a chance to see clearly as to what you want to accomplish in life, that's actually is true because mentally your mind is you're refreshing your mind every day. You feel me? You are literally refreshing your mind every day. You understand how brutal the matrix can be. The matrix, when you talk about the matrix and you talk about like just the overall how like people are living today, they're living in their lower nature. Sex is being pushed like more than ever. Women are being harassed on a daily basis. And this is why a lot of women are, becoming quote unquote toxic and stuff, in our eyes at least. But really, I think both genders have to like take responsibility for what the fuck is going on because it's as men, we feed into a lot of these we like to call it the Jezebel type of females that put themselves on the internet and they post different pictures and all that. We simp for them. Not saying that I do, but I'm just saying like in general, like we keep feeding that. It's like, oh, how are we going to get mad at women posting and, doing whatever and we're paying attention to it? We're giving them energy. We're giving them money. Some dudes are giving them money. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, we really can't, first of all, we really can't blame anybody else but ourselves. We have to look internally. Just like what one of the brothers said earlier, like everything literally starts from within. You can't even fathom life like this without you having some type of like, some type of structure from within. You feel me? Dorilla said, every time I re-up on SR, I get a new awakening. It's definitely powerful. That's a fact. That's a fact. And another point that I said earlier too, you understand energy beyond the physical. Now, for me, I feel like I'm a rookie at this. Or, I mean, I'm probably like, I ain't no rookie. I'm like a sophomore going into my junior year, I guess, whatever. But even at a young age, even at a very young age, bro, I kind of knew, like, I was a confident person, but I also knew that like God had like a plan for me, and I also knew that God was telling me like, bro, whether you know it or not, whatever you possess, as far as like your aura and your sexual energy and all that, that shit's strong as hell. That's what God was telling me from when I was young. From when I was young, and this is not like me, trying to gas myself up or say anything or anything like that. But you got to understand like your power. What I said earlier in the live, like we all, before we were human, we came from a higher realm. You see what I'm saying? So we have to understand, like, you actually know the knowledge already. You got to go within. I damn sure don't have all the answers for you. I can't, like, what I'm speaking on may not work for you, but understand you came from a higher realm first. So you have the answers. Ultimately, you do have the answers. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to take a lot of shadow work and getting through the programming, as far as like being a human, as far as doing the same things over and over again, because this is what you've been doing for the past however much years. You know what I'm saying? So being able to understand the energy from within, this will allow you to understand energies beyond the physical. This is when you get into the realm of people, like, it's gonna be like different coincidences. There's gonna be situations where you're gonna have different spiritual awakenings, things that you will see. It's almost like you're gonna see the plot and see everything first before the game even comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're on GTA 8 right now. Okay, you're on GTA 8 right now, based on, like, you get to see how everything is structured from within because you had that relationship with God. God is going to reveal these secrets to you. This is what I talk about when I say you have access to infinite intelligence. Not only do you have access to infinite intelligence, you literally have access to almost everything in the matrix. Everything. Just as much access as you have to turn your attention to some low vibrational shit, because of course, like, you go on the internet, they got all kinds of stuff on the internet. Not to mention the dark web. But like, when you understand, first of all, the power of your attention and energy flows where attention goes, bro, you'll understand, like, okay, this is really gonna change your life just by having the awareness to see, like, okay, I'm a spiritual being first, I'm a soul first. And now you're right, it's a cheat code for real. Once you understand, like, you a soul first type shit, you are holy, and you are holding on to your seed. You're physically proving to yourself that you can show restraint. That is naturally attractive. That shows strength. That's naturally attractive. That's, women gonna love that. You feel me? And when you talk about being a human being, human beings, most of the time, we try to complicate shit, but it's really not that complicated. There's always a bottom line. I repeat, as human beings, we overcomplicate shit, but it's really not that complicated. There's always a bottom line. And what is this bottom line? As a human, we're not talking about being spiritually cultivated or knowing that you have a connection with God. I'm saying, as a human being, being programmed by the matrix, like, bro, like, you're selling yourself short by only looking at yourself that way, dog. That's number one. You're actually kind of taking a step back from your power, just saying, like, oh, I'm just this. Like, nah, you're more than that. You feel me? And you have to understand that, dog. And so the bottom line, right? The bottom line is, if you're a typical guy in the matrix, you're gonna get a car, you're gonna get a job, you're gonna go to work, get this money. And what is the matrix teaching us to do? Get as much women as possible, right? You know, live your life. You only got one life to live, right? The bottom line for guys is, shit, get this money and let's get these bitches. Like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? That's it. Ain't shit else to do, nigga, but to get this bread. Money over bitches, head ass. You know what I'm saying? The hoe gonna come because I got the money, nigga. Head ass. Like, what? What are we doing? Like, what are we really doing? That's outside of that, what else can you bring to the table? Or what else can you do besides get money and get women? Because that's not gonna fulfill you. That has nothing to do, it's not gonna do nothing for your soul. That's the bottom line with guys, most guys in the matrix that's like programmed. The bottom line with women is what? As long as they feel validated, they feel loved, they feel beautiful, she has the attention. Everything that I just mentioned has to do with things that we can't even really see, but it's an internal type of energy. Again, women are internal beings. This is why
You know, there's the saying, uh, damn, it's what do they say? Women believe, well, men lie because women believe what they hear, and women put on makeup because men believe what they see. What did I say in my video that I dropped yesterday? I was talking about how the male brain is set up. When we see a female and we see their shape, that's exactly what the fuck we see. There's something in our brain, the same part in our brain that fires that gets activated when we see a shape like a square or a circle. That's the same thing that happens when you see a woman's body. That's why there's a lot of guys that can look at women and just be like, they're objects. I'm just finna and go. You feel me? So keep that in mind. We're biologically kind of wired like that, so we have to have the awareness to have the control. Women's bottom line, again, validation. Mainly make them feel good. And if you can make them feel good, and if you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, or sometimes most women now, they're more so in their masculine energy, so they want the control. They want to run a relationship. And if you are too hypnotized by how beautiful she is, oh, she's going to take advantage of you. I've been taken advantage of in the past. I had to learn my lesson. I had to learn the hard way. And I realized, like, damn, this girl don't give a fuck about me. Like, she don't care about me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she will literally use me for when she needs my either non-sexual energy, or if she wants to get over the next dude, she's gonna try to mess with me type shit and then bounce. Now, the whole time I'm over here emotionally connected, I'm over here thinking like, damn, I'm not good of a man. Like, bro, you did it to yourself. You settled. You settled because of a nice face, a nice ass. Trust and believe. A couple of my exes was bad as hell. It was bad as fuck. And I was settling because I don't know. I don't know if I just lost confidence, or I don't know what it was, but you know, at the end of the day, I had to learn the hard way. And I had to say, you know, let me put me first. Let me understand my emotions. Let me understand people's emotions as far as like their patterns. Because you don't necessarily have to get to know every single female deeply. Get to know yourself first, and then get to know how people react to you when you are now like, you know, projecting yourself out into the matrix. Get to know how they are going to react to you. Because once you understand that, you'll know, okay, I don't need to put my energy into this person because I know what time it is. I know what she about. You feel me? Infinite Rio said Grand Rising, folks. Um, it's a big activation coming for them guys on retention soon. That's a fact. And David said he is correct. Humanity is programmed in a matrix. Reality, see, retention is the key cheat code. Breaking out of the matrix, out of excuse me, breaking out of the matrix. Matrix, I've noticed in my experience, I've been attracting a lot of bold women in life. A man is created to be the head of the. A man, all right, sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get through this comment. A man is created to be the head, woman is supposed to be the submissive. The word of the Most High in Bible scripture. Anyways, have a blessed day. Shalom. Yeah, man. See, the thing about it, bro, I don't not nobody's religion. Okay. And when you talk about the man being the head and the woman being submissive, if first of all, the word submissive, when women hear that, they hear that in a demeaning way because there's a lot of men who are like ego driven, and it's just like just because they exist, it's like nah, you gotta do this for me because I said so. I'm doing this, I'm putting in the work, and you gotta submit to me. Those type of men, low key, are first of all are the easiest ones to get played by these women. Very easy, and I don't know if they have like much self awareness. The thing about having a woman submit to you, you have to first low key submit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you first have to like understand like your true being, and not only understand your true being, but understand your flaws, understand what you need to work on. You know, continuously doing the shadow work. Once you do that, then of course you will be worthy of women easily submitting to you because you put in the work on yourself. If you haven't put in the work on yourself, then you saying like, "Oh, I need a woman," nah, it's just not gonna happen naturally. I'm talking about scientific, like biologically. It's like you have to start from within. You have to see you like it's just that simple. It's almost like you're already speaking their language, when it comes to going from coming from within and then, because again, the masculine is external. You know what I'm saying? The masculine is like the finishing product, you know what I'm saying? So, but now I appreciate everybody sharing their thoughts and don't feel free to like comment, bro. And feel free to drop a like too. It's 27 people in the building. We only got 15 likes. It's just crazy, man. What's happening? Nah, let me stop. So let me get to some more of my notes really, really quick. So here are some of the things that you guys may deal with if you operate out of the mindset of just the bottom line. And I think I just spoke on it, and that's the thing. Sometimes I'll be freestyling, and then when I look at my notes, I'll be like, "Damn, it was in my notes." But the cost of wanting sex and the lack of your sexual energy, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna have to deal with a woman's attitude. You're gonna have to deal with a bunch of shit testing, pointless shit testing. That's gonna mean nothing at the end of the day. You will be, of course, what I said earlier. You're gonna be settling. You will also easily manipulated, and also she will be playing mind games like LeBron James. She will be the LeBron James of mind games because you are so fixated on her body and how she looks and how she sounds and how she smells. You're so fixated on that, and because you're fixated on that, she got you just like that. Like somebody that's under hypnosis, if she asks you to bark like a dog, so you would probably do that shit. Oh, I'm not gonna open my legs until you bark like a dog. Niggas gonna be down there sounding like Balto, goddamn. Who else? What? They gonna sound like Clifford the Big Red Dog. Motherfuckers gonna be Snoop Dogg. Niggas is gonna be barking. Niggas gonna be drooling and shit. Crazy. All because you are so fixated on, the sexual side of a woman. Speaking of the sexual side of a woman, see, this is my alarm. Now I was supposed to wake up and do the live. Joke's on you, I already started a live. Nah, but like, yeah, somebody said they'll bark until she leave my house. Bro, niggas is like dead ass fixated on that shit. And it's just like, bro, it's not that serious. But speaking of the sexual side of a woman, or the best way to tap into the sexual side of a woman is to do the complete opposite. Don't talk about it, but be subtle with the non-verbal communication. Do you catch my drift? Be subtle with the non-verbal communication. If you flat out, for some reason, sometimes they don't like to hear something like that straight up, or like, if it's a Christmas gift, why are you giving her the gift with no rap or no nothing? Like, make her feel something before, you know what I'm saying? So the best way to tap into her sexual side is to, number one, have control over your own sexual energy, have restraint. Then number two, tap into your mental. Once you're in your mental, you can tap into her mental, because everything starts from the mental, especially with women. They want to feel something before they feel something. If they can't feel you before they feel you, that's dead. You feel me? Like, I'm just keeping it in the beam. And Now that you have the awareness and understanding of how to tap into her mental and put pictures in her mind, or like create certain scenarios where it's still, you just have to be subtle, like you have to be real subtle type shit, and you also have to understand like there is a level, as long as there is a level of attraction. Because I'm not telling y'all to go up to any female and try to do this shit. Obviously, you have to have some type of natural connection. You know what I'm saying? And when you can do that, the experience is gonna be lit every single time. And it may not end in sex, and that's a good. Sometimes that's okay. It's okay not to have sex with a female, bro. Let me tell you this, dog. I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something, brother. I notice a pattern. And one of the patterns that I notice is that I think when I, like, pretty much in my early 20s, whenever I was like super active and stuff, I didn't know how to get, I didn't know how to like casually have sex with a female. I didn't know how to do that because usually when it comes to that department, that's probably like my girlfriend or somebody that I actually have feelings for, and that's the only way I was able to operate and learn how to do that, right? But you know, society teaches us to, like, you know, fly by night. You know, just go ahead. You gonna meet somebody, get her up, and get her in the room, and you can da 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 and go. And a lot of the times when you do that shit too, that actually breeds space for you to get in trouble. Okay, that's another reason why, like, nigga, I ain't trying to get in trouble for shit. Women can. There's a lot of women that are shisty, and they will, just by putting out an allegation out there, can ruin your whole entire image. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful regardless. But the pattern that I noticed when I was younger was whenever I did hang out with a female and it was supposed to be that, we were supposed to link up and I was supposed to do what I do, it never happened like the typical way most people tell me or most women tell me how like shit go down. For some reason, I've just been this awkward motherfucker. I wouldn't say awkward, but I've been positively awkward, if that makes sense. I'm around, there was once upon a time in my life, and this is a crazy story. I guess story time, okay? Should I talk about this right now? I might say, I don't know, I might say this for, I'm gonna talk about it, I'll fuck it. Back in my day, I was pretty active, right? And I used to go to the strip club. And there was just something about me, even back then, even me going to the strip club, bro. I was just always this positive ass nigga. I would be in the strip club, everybody would be drunk. You know, it's two drink minimum. I'm in there saying, can I get an orange juice mixed with cranberry, mix that motherfucker, make that shit look pretty, and I sip on that. I'm talking about I'm just sipping on straight juice. Everybody drunk, litter than a motherfucker. So I was always that type of person. Like even when I was in some low vibrational settings, it's kind of like, you know, the story of Jesus when he went to, I don't know if he went to like, he was amongst thieves and all the low vibrational people. That's how I kind of felt. Like I'm around these strippers and all these pimps and all this shit. It's just crazy. And it's crazy because once upon a time, these strippers and pimps was like, they was real humans. They was like actual souls, but the Matrix had done got to their ass. That's why you have a lot of guys going to the strip club trying to save these hoes. You can't save these hoes, though. Don't do that, okay? They probably know more than you, shit. But, boom, I'm in the club. I'm chilling. I'm with my dog, you know what I'm saying? Music or whatnot. The bottles on the table. And I'm chilling. I'm reading the room. I'm vibing, right? There's this dancer. She walks past, you know, gives me eye contact. Now, mind you, remember what I was talking about, like with the nonverbal communication? And I apologize if I'm painting a negative picture and shit, but I'm just keeping it real. Like that, this is my past. I don't really be on that no more. But, yeah, dancer, she, you know what I'm saying, she walks past or whatnot, and she's giving me the choosing signals and communicating with me non-verbally, right? This is the craziest thing. She's a whole stripper. She's all going through all kind of crazy stuff, right? In life. But I didn't notice at the time. So I'm chilling. I think it's getting late or whatnot, and like she you know she's making her rounds. I'm getting my dances and all that with other girls and stuff. For some reason, I feel her like staring in my fucking neck. Like I feel like somebody just piercing my shit. Like what the fuck? What the hell? Who's over there? And every time when I'm looking, it seems like as though she's trying to like catch my attention, like really catch my attention. So the one time where I looked, she gave me like a little nonverbal kind of like, and I was like, "What's up?" And she just got up, and came and sat next to me. Boom. She sit next to me. We go to vibing. We go to talking. She see what type of guy I am. She sees that I'm not like a pimp or I'm like a hood nigga, because I'm not no hood nigga. You feel me? I just happen to know niggas that's from the hood, but I ain't no hood nigga. And she noticed that I was just by my vibration, I was like a positive individual. Man, she gravitated to that shit, bro. Dog. The shit went from, because, it's a strip club, so she all touching on me and shit and whatever. Gave me a little dance and stuff. It went from that to I said something that was real to her. She started talking. 2 minutes later, bursted out in tears. She started crying. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, yo, we in the strip. Why are you crying? Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, I guess y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all really be going through it. It's not just dancers out here that's just dancing because they want to look good. Like, they really got some shit going on. So she's crying, and I'm like, what the fuck is this an AA meeting in the strip club? Like, what we doing? So I, settle her down and stuff. I'm like, yo, just chill, da-da-da-da, XYZ. And she was like, oh, you're so sweet, da-da-da-da. Hey, take my number. We should hang out sometime. I'm like, damn, for real? And she was like, yeah, we should hang out. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So usually back then at that time, when I would get like dancers' numbers and stuff, like the day after, they wouldn't even remember me. Like sometimes they would. There was a few cool dancers, just like we did connect off of like just a simple fact, like our energy. Of course, we was attracted to each other, but more when a dancer is actually attracted to you, it's not really your looks. It's like how you carry yourself and what type of guy you are, because they run through so many guys. So they know when they're dealing with the asshole, and they know when they're dealing with the real nigga, like a genuine good guy. So I had like this particular one that I got her number. A couple days later, she texts me. We go to texting, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we should meet up." Da da da. Like I stay over here. I'm like, damn, that's not too far from where I stay. I'm like, cool. So, she was like, before like I go to her house, she wanted me to meet up with her, like at the store or whatnot, because she had to buy something. So she pulls up, right? Now, mind you, in my mind, I'm thinking like, that's not her in this car. You feel me? You're a whole dancer. All this money that she be making, that's not you driving that damn car. She pulls up in this, I don't know, it was an old school, I don't know if it was an old school Chevy or what. This shit looked old as hell. I was surprised. I'm like, oh shit, damn. Okay, you driving this car and shit like that. But you spending thousands of dollars on your hair and shit. But hey, I'm not one to judge. Fuck it. So she pulls up. She's like, yeah, let me grab this. All right, cool. Follow me. Boom. So I follow her. We get to her crib, and we chill, right? So boom. Before I even get to her crib and stuff, because when she said like we were gonna like link up, we talking about a stripper here. Bitch, I seen you. I know how you look, right? I know how you look. So I'm thinking like, I guess it's just about to go down. I guess I'm finna smash. Boom, we get to her crib, right? We go to chillin', talking, go to, oh, she's like, oh, you smoke? Yeah, I smoke. But we go to smoke, we just talking. Now, mind you, I feel like a fish out of a bowl of water, because I didn't know how to casually just have sex. Like me personally, I'm the type of person, if I'm gonna do that, I gotta know you, I gotta really vibe with you type shit for that to happen. So, she's talking to me, and boom, I find out like, of course, she has a kid, she has a daughter or whatnot. Not surprised. Sends the daughter to sleep, and she's just looking at me, and we're talking, smoking, and I think she's just like kind of waiting for me to make a move, right? We go to talking some more, and this is where she kind of actually lost me, because she would talk about how like her body was like, oh man, I want to do this to my body next, and I want to fix this. I want to get my boobs done here this time, and do this and do that. And the whole time I'm thinking like, bitch, you fine as fuck to me. The fuck, like fuck all that. Stop degrading or stop downing yourself like that. You feel me? And I don't know if she was doing that for me to say, nah, baby, you look good, and da 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 da. And maybe I just didn't know how to articulate myself to just get, make that happen. But I was genuinely being myself, and I was genuinely just being positive. And I'm like, you good. But as she was talking, I realized like, bro, all of these women, especially the fine ones, they be so insecure. And they be so aware of younger women and shit. They be so insecure, so they be competing. So they don't be thinking like they look that good and shit. So I'm thinking like, damn, okay. So basically what happened, after she was looking at herself in the mirror saying like, oh, I want to fix this, I want to fix that, I'm looking back like, okay, I feel like in time you can fix that. If you want to fix that, you can. And the conversation swayed back to just some real shit. We started talking about like conspiracy theories. I'm in my bag. Okay. In my mind, I'm not even, it's like you're a whole stripper. I'm supposed to be fucking you right now. But we talking about conspiracy theories. So basically what happened was she was like, hey, I need to get some cigarettes or whatnot, because she smokes cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. She was like, oh, I need to smoke some cigarettes. I'm like, oh, if you want, I could just run to the store for you and grab them. She was like, yeah, go ahead and do that. So I go to the store, I grab the cigarettes, now I come back. And here's why I feel like I blew that fucking cash, which honestly, I probably avoided like some huge drama. But I get back to the door, I give her the cigarettes. She's like, oh, thank you so much. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, yeah, no problem. I guess I'll talk to you later. And I left. Like I don't even know what, like, bro, I was supposed to at least go back inside. Cause knowing what I know now, like, she had that shit on a silver platter for me to, make the moves. But because I was because I was being myself and I was just being positive, and I think what she felt from me was the God energy, that innocent God energy, because she was being openly honest about everything and just laying the shit out there. I'm just like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here so I don't get fined. Okay, I like how I said that in there. But like basically, yeah, I looked at her crazy and I was like, okay, I guess I'll see you later. And she was looking at me like, nigga, is you not gonna come inside? And she was a white girl too. I don't know if that had anything to do with it either. But she was like, are you gonna come inside or not? Like, what's going on? And I didn't. I went in my car and I drove off and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what the fuck was that? Because at the strip club, she was all up on me, dancing on me and shit. And then, of course, what happened, what I think the reason why she connected with me was because I gave her a chance to be, feminine. And most guys don't give women a chance to like be themselves. So, I think off rip she found that to be like attractive and stuff, but at the time again, I just didn't know how to casually do that. You feel me? Years later though, like, you know what I'm saying, I've had my experiences, and then I caught on to like when a woman is like showing me choosing signals, or where she's telling me, hey, I want you to take me and I want you to slut me out type shit. You feel me? Because women, it's more evident now too, because I am on semen retention, and I make it my effort to control my sexual energy and still have the sexual charisma to turn a woman on and not even bring up the subject of sex. You see what I'm saying? But get to a couple comments. Was good, G? Still retaining? Yeah, of course, bro. Especially in this new year, dog. Got to. Long time no see, shit. You know, I be cooling Lopez. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, pretty much though. I say all that to say, like, even if you have no knowledge of semen retention, or even if you never tried that shit before, you gotta understand as a man, God has blessed you. You know, you have the ability and the opportunity to lead and to create a realm of reality for people to enjoy. When you talk about a strip club is an idea. There's some white man that we never gonna see that said, "Hey, let's buy this building, let's buy some poles, and let's get a DJ," and all that was from somebody's idea. You feel me? A man, more than likely. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's get that. Let's hire all these hot girls, and da 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 da. Let's get this money, fund the money, and then boom. Now you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I would say you would have to understand, like, we do have a responsibility overall, and I think we do need to serve and protect, but before we do that, we have to check ourselves. That's the only thing, you know what I'm saying? And have control over it. People who run businesses like that, like strip clubs, some of them, they be in that lifestyle, but some of them they don't even bat an eye to that shit. Let me say this. People who own businesses like that, or like record labels, and you know what I'm saying, different rappers and shit like that, most of these people not even into what they're selling type shit. You feel me? They just understand human psychology, and they understand the bottom line of being a human. With guys, give them put on the game, play some music, have some alcohol, and have some women, have some chicken wings and fries, and take their money. And it's gonna work every time. Hey, I don't know what message was retracted. My dog said, "I'm very low on dopamine, though." I don't know what you said, dog. I ain't gonna lie, YouTube be censoring and shit, so. But yeah, man, shit, we done hit an hour again streaming, bro. It didn't even feel like it this time. Last time, I ain't gonna lie, the last live, it was a little, somewhat, it was still more organized and shit, but I think I'm stepping into doing this. I'm definitely gonna continue to go live in the morning. But no, I appreciate y'all coming through type shit. No live strip clubs are a crazy waste of money in Australia. American ones sound dope as hell. Can't get no chicken wings. The ones here. Listen, I would say, yeah, because I never been to Australia. Like, do y'all probably got some baddies out there too. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a bean. From what I know and from my experience, I feel like American strip clubs are overrated. Because I know that because I've been to a strip club in Mexico, and bro, nothing alike. Nothing alike, bro. Put it like this. The baddest females that you will ever see in your life, low key, be in like places like Brazil, you know, just like different countries, right? Mexico type shit. Here in America, there's beautiful women, but there's like sixes and sevens that think that they're tens, and because like there's a lot of simps and a lot of guys that gas these sixes and sevens up, they be like, oh, they feel like they're on the level of a 10. When you go to like Mexico, you go, and I'm not encouraging y'all, you feel me, or whatnot, but you know, you grown at the end of the day. I can't tell you what the fuck to do anyway. But if you was to go to Mexico type shit, you would see females that are tens, but they still are humble like a 6 or a 5. They'll carry themselves as like a 10. I'm talking about bad, but they're so humble because they're from that part of the world. They don't know too much about, being too superficial. I mean, you a stripper, so of course you're gonna be a little superficial. But like, it's a huge difference between American and at least the Mexican women that I've seen. Rick said Colombia got the baddies. I'm trying to tell you, bro, some of the baddest women I ever seen in my life, Colombians. Colombians, Argentinians. Bro, I seen a female, her skin complexion was like mine. She was Argentinian. Speaking that Spanish shit and everything. She didn't understand a lick of what the fuck I was saying. All she was into your boy. She was into your boy. That's the nonverbal communication. That's another thing too, dog. When you be going to like travel and you see that like your energy is universal, and when you have the nonverbal communication with women and y'all don't even speak the same language but y'all can still understand each other, that should be lit as hell. That should be lit as hell. They understand nonverbal communication and they understand the dollar sign. You feel me? I'll tell you that much. Y'all may not speak the same language, but if you carry yourself and you know how to, move and whatnot, I tell you, dog. Venezuela got the best in South America. Furhang said, SR did to me now over 365 days. Brought my dream car, motorbike, nearly finished my world traveling, and my family is stronger. My brother and sister. Our father died early. Started to invest 2 years ago. Well, first of all, shout out to you. First of all, I gotta say, sending condolences to Furhang. See? Skeptic asks, how did you find out about SR? I found out about SR, honestly, through YouTube. I basically one day I got fed up with my like daily habit. Like it was getting bad. Like I was literally, I wouldn't say I would like watch porn every day, but it got to the point where like it wasn't even satisfying me for real. And I kind of basically started on my spiritual journey just by looking up different ways to get over certain addictions and stuff like that. And this was probably like 4 years ago. And I ran across somebody named Boxing Plus. I don't know if you guys know about him, but like Boxing Plus, light-skinned dude, funny as hell. He was first talking about semen retention, and he made me feel like shit. I ain't gonna lie. He was like fucking over there beating off and all this other shit. The nigga, he made me feel terrible for doing what I was doing. But he was pretty much kind of like giving like the surface information as far as like, semen retention and stuff. But I later on started to do my own research. I started to look it up, and I started to look up other things. There's this thing called brahmacharya. That's basically semen retention as well. And I realized that like our ancestors been doing that for thousands and thousands of years. This is nothing new. You feel me? So once I found out like this is nothing new, I'm like, well, damn, I gotta do my research. Damn, I want to try this shit out and see if it really is true. And yeah, for the most part, like my experience has been like everything anybody ever said about retention is true. The good parts, the bad parts, ups and downs, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was it's been cool. It wasn't easy getting on like my streaks and shit like that. It was definitely hard. I felt like what the fuck, I felt like shit every time, like starting over every single time. But I realized that like the longer I was on my streak, I started to accomplish other small goals in my life. And those small goals propelled me to want to better myself. And by bettering myself, I ended up moving from my hometown to Central Florida. And when I moved to Central Florida, I only had a trap phone Didn't have no car, didn't have no job. Somebody, to the MGT OGs that do know, y'all know I had a friend that said, yeah, yo, we was gonna have like a whole setup, and that wasn't the case, so I had to adjust. From there, that's when I was like, okay, I'm in a new space. I don't know no females or nothing. I don't have no emotional connections to nobody. I have no reason to be looking for sex. So I found that time period to be the best time to like start to retain or at least try. And when I started that shit low key backfired on me a little bit because the first female that was attracted to me, she was literally ripping off my shirt. She really literally ripped off my shirt type shit and went to town type shit. If you guys know about that experience, I explained that a couple of times. And that shit was crazy. That was a wake-up call for me. When I seen how she was reacting, because I was really retaining, you know, and it was just crazy, the dynamic, just seeing how she was reacting and shit, and how the chemistry like kind of happened, like how I was even talking to her effortlessly, being smooth, just being in my God state, being masculine, not being too thirsty. You feel me? She found all of that to be attractive, and you know, for me, my mistake was giving that attention, and because I ain't gonna lie, part of me was like, damn, this semen retention shit is really working. And shit, it low-key got me some pussy. I wasn't looking for it, but it happened. I decided to entertain that. And of course, you guys, if you know about the situation, I don't gotta re-explain myself, but I learned a valuable lesson from that later on that summer. I started dropping videos every single day talking about just my spiritual journey, what I've been going through, and it wasn't a topic of conversation at first, but when I started talking about semen retention, I seen a lot of guys start to tune in and be like, damn, yo, I be going through that same shit. Like, damn, I had a shorty, XYZ. So I'm like, damn, it's not just me. Shit, I guess it's a real thing then. And now, fast forward to 2024, you feel me? I'm here. Zach Killer said, ever heard of the Universal Akashic Records? Yes, I have. Yes, I have, dog. And I heard there's so many ways that you can access that. And I think mainly through shadow work, but if you know somebody who's really into that type of work, you can find out exactly what your Akashic Records are. But me personally, I never really worked with nobody, never really worked with a spiritual doctor or anything like that. I be talking to God a lot. You feel me? I really do be talking to God. Like, I be getting the messages first and shit. So I always say this. I know in my past life, for sure, I think I've been here a couple of times, but I know the last time I was here, I was a hothead. I was crazy. I didn't last past the age of 18. And I needed to come back. I had to come back. I don't know if you guys believe in reincarnation or whatnot, but like, it feels like this life cycle, this time around, God placed me within the family that I'm in now, with the two sisters that I have and my mom and my father that I have. Specifically, I needed to be with this family because I legitimately feel like you could call it like the black sheep of the family. Like, I was the first to explore different religions and try different drugs and shit like that. I was the first out of my family to do all that. So, but there's like memories that I have when I was just in my past life. I was a young bull and I was living life fast. I did some crazy stuff. So this time around, it's all about managing that energy that's still a part of my soul, because there's a lot of stuff that play in my mind, but I'm like, damn, bro, like, I can't act on it this time. I can't act on it this lifetime around. So that's why I just been cooling, bro. Because I could act crazy, bro. Somebody left a comment that had me laughing, bro. The shit was funny as hell. He said, bro, if you painted your nails and wore a dress and pushed and talked about lies that the Matrix talks about, you would have a lot of views. I'd have a lot of views on my videos and shit. But because I don't do all that shit and I speak some real stuff, my videos is not gonna get pushed like that. You feel me? Because y'all know what it is with this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass Matrix. All right, y'all. It's not getting late, but I do have to get ready for, I am going to work today. Happy New Year's to everybody once again. New Year to everybody once again. This was a dope live. I appreciate y'all coming through. What I want to do is continue to do this as, every morning. This again, this is going to be like, Moody Starr, Spiritual Update, MGT, SR, and more. And yeah, I appreciate y'all giving me the time, coming through, giving me the time to like express myself and express what, God has laid on my heart and on my mind. And sometimes my energy be too much for people that I know. Not saying it in a negative way, but it's like my energy is, because it's driven by, that God life force energy. It's like sometimes it's a lot for people to, perceive and to handle it, and they need time for themselves and stuff. So whenever I feel this way, I will definitely go live. But for the most part, I'm gonna try to like keep this consistent every morning, or at least 3 to 4 times a week. If you catch the live, yeah, I'll do it in the morning and stuff. So, but yeah, other than that, man, it's been your boy Moody Starr. Appreciate all the likes. Yo, definitely leave a super chat if you found any valuable information in this video. I would greatly appreciate it. The more I am more active on here and stuff like that, is the more I would be dedicated to do the research and try to do all the hard work for a lot of people, because a lot of people be lazy as hell. They don't like to read and stuff like that. So if I can get that information expedited and get it to you so you can like apply that in your life, that would be the ultimate goal. But nah, I appreciate all the love and support. It's been your boy Moody Starr, signing out. I'm gonna read the last couple messages and I'm out. Your soul chooses to incarnate on this earth for a reason. That's a fact, Semen. And Zach Killer says, thank you, man. I love how you keep it real and genuine. Of course, bro. At the end of the day, y'all ain't stupid, and y'all some real niggas. Trust and believe. If y'all been in this live, y'all know what's up. Like, y'all really do know what's up. So I appreciate all the love and support, man. Brand new year. Let's go ahead and let's set the tone for the rest of the year, man. This month is gonna be a little challenging for some people, but at the end of the day, refresh your mind every single day. Don't be so hard on yourself if you happen to fail. It's not the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? God has you here for a reason. Breathe in. Take advantage of the moment that you have. And yeah, God will always have your back, bro. And yeah, man, stay with that loud pay, bro. I'm definitely see you guys on the next video, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Peace.